So guys, today I will be reviewing and comparing for you the Delina range from Parfums De Marly, which consists out of 3 fragrances that are all pretty different. That's why if you've been interested in the comparison and you want to find out where are the differences and similarities, make sure to keep on watching this video. That was possible for me to film thanks to the company NUIT that creates decants of different niche perfumes, and they are very handy because with their help you can experience fragrance, understand it better, and then realize if you want to commit into a full size that you can also get from their official website, link to which I will leave for you down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out because there are many different niche brands for you to explore, including Parfums De Marly, and of course they are very popular Delinas. Please let me know if you like these perfumes and what's your favorite. And you know what, I have already filmed this video for you, but then I've seen the announcement of the brand new fragrance, the rosiest one that is called Oriana, and I'm so excited for it and hope that NUIT will soon add it to their range, and then I will review it for you. So if you like that idea, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then we can get started with a breakdown of this collection. Let's go! Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are looking at Delinas by Parfums De Marly that are first of all are known for their stunning presentation. Each fragrance comes in a lovely pastel pink bottle with a matte finish, except for one of these, and I gotta be honest with you, you might already want them just looking at them, but then I know that these fragrances are signature scents for many people. Let me know if that counts for you, and I understand why, because they are pretty bold and noticeable. But you might remember that I wasn't the biggest fan of Delina. I thought it's not worth the hype, but over the time that I have smelled this perfume and many other ones that were inspired by it, I kind of got used to it and now I enjoy it very much. So before we get started, I just want to read you the official description of it, and it says that a powdery pink combined with silver to underline the modernity of this perfume, a touch of sensuality. For the brand, Delina is a floral scent created by perfumer Quentin Bish, a tribute to the vibrant and sensual sides of femininity. A fragrance based on floral court of intense Turkish rose, multifaced lily of the valley and peony. A sensual fragrance arises from these flowers as well as the abundance and lush fruits. The trio of lychee, rhubarb and bergamot, emphasized by nutmeg, exudes power and vivacity. Vanilla, musk and cashmere underline the sensuality of the composition. Finally, wooden incense mysteriously enveloped the fragrance to its bottommost depths. An impressive and enchanting fragrance. Well, do you want to hear more? I will tell you. First of all, Delina is a sharp perfume that opens up with a very fruity scent that comes from juicy lychee and this tingling bitter sour sweet rhubarb that is one of the main notes in this fragrance. And indeed there is bergamot, there is nutmeg. I don't get much of those. The opening is fresh, but it is extremely fruity, and although many people describe this one as a rosy perfume, I need to disagree because it's not your typical rosy fragrance. But we have quite a few floral notes going on in here, including Turkish rose, peony and petalia, that I think is just a floral accord that is supported by musk. I get a lot of it. It used to disturb me very much. Now I don't mind it. There is also some vanilla, maybe that's why it's kind of sweet, and then cashmere and cedar, you don't really get much of those. They are just there for the complexity. And then vetiver, none of that, and also it's not a very churchy fragrance because incense is almost unnoticeable in here. But what is noticeable is this almost crystallized, musky, very sour, sweet and extremely fruity fragrance that might be very mass appealing, and this fragrance is also known for its great performance. My mom has been complimenting me all day long and asking me what am I wearing, so you will definitely get noticed with this fragrance. But I remember that many of you have actually told me that you prefer Delina Exclusif, and so what do they say about this one? Well, this new take on Delina is an unprecedented floral oriental creation. The fragrance opens with the freshness of a fruity bergamot pale lychee trio and grows into burnt oud notes before sinking into a bed of soft and heady amber. Wow, what do I think about it? First of all, I gotta be honest with you that there is still the DNA of the original one. You get the lychee, almost a little bit of rhubarb, but it is calmer, and in fact it was replaced by pear, which is definitely a way more gentle fruity note. There is also bergamot, and yet there is hint of freshness and still the Turkish rose that gives it the floral vibe, but this is a much sweeter version of Delina and also powderier. And as you know, I adore powdery fragrances, and this one smells like a fruity powder puff. It is quite intense, but at the same time it is rounder and more grown up, more elegant than sharp Delina that I can describe. As you know, you are cutting different fruits that are juicy, that are just like so aromatic and mouth-watering with a sharp knife. Delina Exclusif is powderier. I would wear it on some special occasion because it smells really feminine, but at the same time so niche. And I get a lot of vanilla. I don't get agarwood. It's not an woody perfume, so if you expect your typical rose to oud combination, that's not really what you get. Please let me know if you smell the incense and the woody notes. I don't. I get a lot of powderiness, and I like it in the combination with juiciness and also the rosiness. I guess that this one is you know, kind of like the most cohesive and like the most beautiful, and although it is loud, it's not like too loud, if you know what I'm talking about. But we have one fragrance left, and this is Delina La Rosée, and obviously this is the rose flanker. As you know, I am not the biggest fan of flankers, but I think 3 is a nice number, so hopefully they stop producing Delina and they are starting a new chapter with that fragrance. And so how does this one smell? I personally expected that they will push on the rose just because of the name, and at first I didn't even recognize Delina in there. So there is lychee, there is pear and bergamot, and those are pretty much same notes as in the Delina Exclusif, but then we have peony, Turkish rose and watery nuances, and you will smell a lot of saltiness and a lot of watery notes in this fragrance in the opening. It reminds me of 90s perfumes with cologne, so if you like saltiness combined with rose, with flowers, you will enjoy it. I think this is the most summery version of this fragrance, and you will get the DNA, the reminder of Delina in the dry down, but you really need to give it some time. It's the lightest version, it is not as loud as 2 previous ones, and I would describe it as unisex because it actually reminds me of some perfumes from the department store, even for men. So if you're a man and you're wearing Delina, please let me know because I'm very curious about that. But what do they say about it? Well, like a moment of freshness, Delina La Rosée brightens the skin from dawn to dusk with a vibrant glow and an unforgettable fragrance. This new fragrance embodies an everlasting future, an aura. A blend of transparent water flowers and peony evokes the multiple nuances of fresh, velvety, perky and delicious rose. The most majestic of these notes is the Turkish rose, which unfolds its elegance. The scent of pear, lychee and bergamot provides a gourmand touch. A perceptible but subtle base of woods, white musk and vetiver envelops the senses. And I gotta be honest with you, this is the most commercial Delina out of all. I would say the Delina original smells to me like great designer fragrance from the past that is mass appealing, that is bold, and I miss fragrances like that from designer brands. And then Delina Exclusif exclusive, really smells niche and expensive. And of course, these fragrances are gonna be very appealing to those who love long-lasting perfumes because they perform really nicely, they have great sillage and projection. Once again, I have gotten many compliments throughout the day for these, and I recommend you to check them out, particularly if you want to splurge. You can actually get them from another shop and I have a discount for you. And if you would like me to compare to other kind of like dupes and just fragrances that were inspired by Delinas, please let me know that, as well as your feedback. What's your favorite Delina? If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if it was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please support me on Buy Me Coffee website, and thank you so much for watching. You can check me out on social media, and please stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys.